Hi everybody, Nancy here. It's been a while since I posted, so I figure I'd go ahead and show you guys what I've been working on. Now, if you've been around long enough, you know that I have tried every conceivable idea I could come up with how to take notes in my Bible. That's a big thing right now, in case you're not aware of it, is journaling in a Bible. And I did that for years in the actual hardcover Bible. And, then when I went digital, I wanted to do the same thing. Well, I couldn't find a Bible where it's text on the left side and just a white page on the right side, which I needed because I needed extra space over there to do it. So I've been just displaying a Bible that's online, Bible Gateway, on the left, and just taking notes on the right. And if it was important scriptures, I'd copy and paste them. Well, I've never been happy with that solution, so I finally came up with how I could do it. I'm so excited about it. I haven't shared it with anywhere yet because I was thinking that there was going to be some modifications made that would make it a little different, but that doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I've come up with, and then I'll show you how I did it piece by piece. But I'm going to show you what I'm working on right now tonight. First of all, this is the way it came in, with just a vertical Bible. All right. And there's no page numbers, and Joshua is only on the first page of the title of the book is only on the first page. So if I go to the next page, it's not going to have that at the top, and you really don't know where you're at. This thing was a free download, and I'm talking bare bones. It was nothing there, but I did like the size of it and the double columns, so I wanted to use it. I just didn't realize how much work it was going to be after I decided to use it. But this is what I have done since then, since I decided to do this. I've got it in layers, so I'll show you that. See, now I put it on a desk and I made it look like a real Bible, and I have a page on the right side. I am so excited about this. I love it. I love it. Okay, this makes Zoom Notes worth, well, you know how I feel about Zoom Notes, but this right here is like, oh my gosh, I did it, And then, of course, I had to add tabs to it. So I added the tabs for each book of the Bible. And then extra tabs. I don't know what that, I guess I hadn't done anything with that yet. And then links. I had to add the links to each one of the tabs. So all that's been done. Now what I've done, this is actually the first page of the book. However, I duplicated this page and I made a page that it links to. So if I go to the previous page, no, let me go back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I haven't done it yet. This is, let me go back to Genesis so I can show you what I've done. Yeah, see, I made kind of like a welcoming page to the book, so I get more information, who wrote it and when it was written, what was the time frame. And then I have links to all the different chapters. That's another thing, of course, it didn't have. So it was very plain Jane when I got it. Now, one thing I see that I need to do that I haven't done yet is there's a table there that I want to get rid of. I don't want it. So let me make sure I don't get anything else. My plan is to give this to someone else and give her a copy of it. And I was afraid she's not a digital user at all, and I was afraid she wouldn't be able to understand, just get that those numbers actually link to something. So I wanted it to have a more button look to it. And I went out to Penguin and found this image and of a button. So now I'm adding that button to each of my numbers. Okay, so let me go to one. Let's see. See if I can figure out one that I haven't done. Go here. See, this is right now. I want to make it have the buttons that I just showed you. Now, I've already done the linking. I can do that again because there is something I want to show you guys that I ended up having to, because all I had was just page numbers. You know, whenever you look at here, it was just page numbers. And, you know, that doesn't do a thing for you. And when you're trying to link, it's just easier if you know what you're getting when you get there. So I named every page that was a chapter. So Daniel 3, see 2 Kings 21, 2 Kings 22, and then the next page didn't have a chapter on it, so I didn't put anything. So that way I was able to know which one was First Chronicles, the home page, okay? So let me go back. That's what I had to do to set this thing up so I was able to know what I was linking to. But I know that right now there's already links there, and I know that because I can click on this and highlight all links and see they'll be green. So there's links already there, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. So what I did to create those numbers, I went ahead and put a table, and I made it, let's see, one row. Let me go to the style. One row and 4 columns. All right. So there I have that. Then I went ahead and numbered it so that I would know, you know, there's no big deal on this one. It's only 4, but when you get to Psalms and there's 150 chapters, you know, it helped to have the numbers already there. So I went ahead and I told it to number the table, number table cells. Now I need to get rid of that 6 there because I don't want it skipping anything at the end, and just do number cells. So there I have the numbers, all right. Now if I want to make a link, I just click on, I get the selection tool, I tap on the cell, and because the number is there, it has just created a thing that I can link. See, before it was just a table and it was just a single thing, but as soon as I put the text in it, that gave me a cell, individual cell that I can link. So I select it, and then I do plus link, which is down at the bottom of my, it's the top toolbar row, okay? Second one from the left. No, third one from the left. Okay. So then I click on page, go to page, and here it got to be kind of tricky because it was so small and I couldn't, for some reason, wasn't able to zoom in. Maybe that can't be done now. So it was just a whole lot easier, and I did a bunch of them before I figured this out. I think you can zoom in and out, but I just, for some reason, I'm not able to right now because I was only getting one at a time, and I was having to do this. I was looking for what I was looking for, you know. And then I realized, well, let me try the outline and see what it does. So I clicked on outline, and see, it shows I need to find Jonah. And you have to do this the first time, finding what you're looking for. Now, I hate to admit this, I think Jonah's like way the heck down. Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel. And you have to, well, unless you're doing the Bible, you're not going to have this issue. But you can do this with any book. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm just trying to link to all the chapters. Should have found this first, because once I find it, it'll be there and it won't move. Unlike the previous one, it moves. It goes back to the top. Oh, no, it goes back to the book that you're working on. I'm not real sure how it knows, but it goes back to the book. At least it doesn't go back all the way to Genesis. Oh, good grief. See, when you get into these, there it is, Jonah. Okay, so I want to go to the welcome page. No, I'm telling it to go to chapter 1. So I click on chapter 1 and I do done and create. See, now that's linked. I select on the second one and do the same thing. Plus link. I wasn't even going to show you guys this. Then I go to page and see it does start at Jonah now. That's good. And now this would be fine to do it this way. But when I was doing it the other night, it was like one screen at a time, and I was having to scroll and scroll and scroll, and it was driving me crazy. So I decided, well, I'll just try this. So I go to outline and see Jonah's there, and I want to go to 2 and do done and create. All right, now I don't know if you noticed, but 2 and 3 are on the same page, so I just drag this over. So I don't have to do 3 now. I can go straight to 4 and once again do plus link. And I know you guys have probably already seen this, but see, and I'm just going to go ahead and select this, but I just wanted you to see the outline. Honestly, the outline was a lifesaver when I got to 150 in Psalms. So I select that, do OK, and create. Now I've got all the links there. Then comes the button, and I went ahead and saved it as a symbol. So now I can just tap on each one of the cells. Because this is a table, as soon as I tap on each cell, it's going to be the right size. Now, for some reason, and I don't know what the reason is, it sometimes will get in the middle of a cell. But another thing you want to do, I have found it's easier if you tap every other one. Because for some reason, if you do it right next to, see, that just didn't work. If you see, it's looking at something besides the table cell, apparently. It must be looking at the text, maybe, because it shouldn't be a different size, and it is. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing that, is click on that and do a drag and drop. It's still going to do the resize. So if I, once again, click on it and do the drag and drop, but don't drag it onto anything. I don't want to, if I drag it to the middle, it's going to take, there's a shape there that, see, if I drag, it'll be huge. And I don't want that, obviously, so I delete that and just go ahead and drop this into place. Oops. I'm going to post this anyway. All right. Now, but see, they're on top of my numbers. So I want to put them underneath. Well, to do that, I need to, so that I don't select everything. No, you know what I did instead? I just did this tonight. I'm remembering as I go here. All I did this time was I put the numbers again. I selected the table and numbered the table again to put the numbers on top. That way I'm not doing the move to bottom, move to top, because there's a lot of stuff going on this page that you don't see. And just getting it in the right location was getting to be a bugbear. So it was easier for me to put the buttons down and then come back again and number the table. So if I go again to number table cells and just number table, see, it puts the numbers there on top. And then when I can turn off the color, the green, and go ahead and get rid of the table. All that so she can tell that's a button. You know. But like I said, she's never used Zoom Notes or any other package, so I need to make it as user-friendly as I can make it for her. I'll probably end up having to do a whole video just for her to show her how to use it. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to see how I handled the adding a button to the page. So now if I go to 3, see, it goes to the chapter 3, undo link. If I go to Acts and I click on 18, all my linking's done. Okay, yay, lots of work. If I go to Matthew, I've already started actually using it. So see, if I go to the next page, I've already started. This is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to do this kind of drawing so that I could highlight certain things. You know, I wanted to be able to look real quick and say, oh, that's a dream. An angel came to somebody in a dream, and oh, that's a prophecy that's being fulfilled, and this is where Jesus was born, and this is where I can quick look at my pictures and know instantly what's on that page, without having to read it. Though I know what to look for now, and I know, see, this was a prophet, and then I know that John said that just by looking at the picture, and I know that like this is Pharaoh or whoever, Herod, saying kill all the baby boys because he wanted Jesus dead. But and then John goes out and starts baptizing, and so that's all on this page. I can look at it and tell. All right. I'm finally in my Bible nirvana. Hallelujah. And like I said, I showed it to my friend the other night, and she got all excited about it and wanted a copy of it. So anyway, and I'll go ahead and give her all of my symbols, because I have, symbols that are just for the Bible. And that'll be my next trick, is figuring out how to share just one thing. Name. Bible. See, I'm going to try to send her all these pictures so she doesn't have to draw it. That's what I've done, is I've drawn them now, and I piecemeal all these different pictures on different pages. And I don't have to redraw it every single time. Okay? Anyway, that's it. I just wanted you guys to see what I was working on and try to show you something you may not have noticed before. Okay? Bye.